I gotta admit, I screwed up. I'm not gonna even lie. Amp's done. And you guys aren't gonna believe what happened. Let's go ahead and let's slide over to the other hunk of video here. And just for my editing notes, we're gonna come in about, the minute and 25 second into the video here. I got my hand sitting down on the screwdriver here for the transistor screws. I'm explaining to you that I had to replace 2 of the pills in this box. And the reason we had to, and I'm going to zoom in, I'm going to show you the combiner. It's all burnt to fricasseed refried dog poop. I'm shooting like 4 or 5 YouTube videos a day at this point. And on this one segment, I just had a blonde moment. And I forgot to turn on my lapel microphone. So I just tapped a key in transistor. It's out. I quick keyed the thing really quick, hooked it up, quick keyed it, and found out that the relay is staying latched. I mean, right from the hop. By the way, a 50 amp Anderson clip is no good on this amp. It pulls about 100 amps, so that's why we're going to go ahead and upgrade it to the 125 amp Anderson or 120 amp Anderson clip. And I'm going to send the other plug along for my friend here, Mr. Lopez, so that he can build his own extension to come off his power supply and go up to the amp. So there's a couple other little weird things that happen here, which I'll get into in the next segment, but I kind of jumped in midstream and had to throw the pills in it and went, oh crap, I got to shoot a video. So on that note, let's roll into the next segment. Gentlemen, here we go. Well, let's see if I can remember to leave my microphone on this time. I've already shot this segment once and it was better the first time around. What I was pointing out is I went to change the output capacitor, just pulled out and check it. And I noticed there's a little tiny fray of wire right here. It's a little shiny nub. It's a little shiny nub there. Let's see if I can manipulate my camera like a real YouTuber. There. This wire was hanging on by one singular thread. And in me twiddly farting around with it, it went flink and popped off. So that's the difference between 2 and 4 transistors right there. I'm going to put a new key in transistor in it. I'm going to rebuild this with a piece of Type 61 and some Teflon wire, because this mag wire is a pain in the ass and I don't want to deal with unwrapping this and rewrapping this and trying to reuse that resistor. So we're just going to put a big old fatty 5 water in there and a little tiny hunk of 61, and we're going to get on with the show. So just wanted to document that real quick. We'll fire it up and we'll give it a test roll and we'll see what we got. Alright, let's see, last thing I got to test. Okay, preamp is working. Okay, so power off. This is what we're going to put in it for drive. We're up on 15.1 volts at 1111. So we're getting our whole whopping 28, almost 30 watts out of this thing. Let's go ahead and kick this thing on. Hello, audio. Now, to give you an idea of what 1 watt input looks like, we're going to turn this 5 watt slug so it's reading forward, like the rest of the meters. Put about a half a watt in it. So put just under a watt, so right at about a watt. Gets us a 200 watt plus carrier dead key. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. And about 650 watts, 667 watts. So this is what we look like here. I kept with red and green theme. I had to put a new key and transistor in it. 2 new transistors over here. And we're off to the races and running. Oh, FLIR froze. Hold on. Hate when it does this. And you know, for the record, all this smear that's here on the lens, I didn't do this. This is the way I got it. Because, you know, to buy that thing new is like $1 billion, and at the time I didn't have $1 billion. Still don't have $1 billion. And the only person I know that's got $1 billion is the good old Elon. So unless the good old Elon's willing to jabroni up $1 billion, just popped in my brain. I got one more thing I gotta fix. Nope, that's the other 667 I'm working on at the moment. I got one more just like this that I gotta do, but it's a little bit more personally heavily modified by the guy that owns it. I don't think Elon Musk is into supporting ham radio and CB amplifier repair technicians. Okay. I moved this over to thermal exclusively. I found it's easier for everybody to see what the hell's going on. So we're pointed right at the output combiner. At 11111111111111111. As we all clearly can see, it's not getting hot, so it means we're in balance. It means we're done. This here somewhere in here, this toroid has gotten hot enough for some reason that the wires where they cross over each other, like right here, are making contact. I'm not a big fan of the enamel coated wire in the combiner. It's just, I don't know. I've unwrapped so many of these and rewrapped them over the years, it's almost easier to go this route. I don't know what happened. The guy had a high SWR or something. All I know is the key-in transistor was popped and these two back pills are blown and this output stage was ready to become unsoldered. So let's see. Let's make sure we got all our lights working in the front. We do. Hello, 1, 2. Meter's working good. Hello, 1, 2. So AM button, dial a watt. Start the other way around. Kick in the preamp. Hello, 1, 2. AM button, dial a watt. Hello, 1, 2. And coarse low sideband delay. Hello, 1, 2. 500 watts. AM button out. Hello, audio, 600 watts. Hello, audio, 600 watts. Or high. Hello, 1, 2, 700. It's easier for me to think about it in the low, medium, and high stance of the situation versus power on, preamp, AM, sideband, that kind of thing. So, well, my man, we're done. Mr. L, I'm going to put it all back in a new box. I'm going to put it back in the same box, same size box it came in. And it's going to come home to you. Well, gentlemen, I got a bunch of stuff to do. It's really super hot today. I'm going to go out and go service my air conditioner and a bunch of other things. And then come back in here this evening and finish up on this other 667. So on that note, I want to say thank you all for tuning in, following along, and watching the little dog and pony show that I put on here. Gentlemen, my name is BBI, the biggest mud duck in Idaho. Big shout out to Siglet, McMahon, Excess Power, Coaxial Dynamics Bird. Please, if you've ever learned anything from my channel, ever, and you feel like maybe trying to throw me just a little bit of a support, come over and check us out on Patreon. All the YouTube videos go up there 24 hours beforehand, or pardon me, 48 hours beforehand, which means you get access to all the equipment I'm selling. And then on top of that, I'm not gonna lie, if you send me a message over there or you get involved in one of the conversations, it does get responded to immediately or by the end of each business day. Unlike the stuff that happens on Facebook, I do my best there, but let's face it, the Patreons are paying for my love, so they're the ones that help me support all the camera equipment, the computers, and the microphones, and all that stuff. So thanks to them guys. And a big thanks to all of you guys in YouTube Overland for following along and checking this out. I'll see you. Click, click.